Cinsault is important to the South African wine industry because it's a varietal that's been planted for so many years. Traditionally it was used as a blend to soften out tannins and to also increase volume. And for this reason we have loads of old bush vines which are hidden away, and we're finding incredible concentration on these bush vines because they're naturally giving a lower yield, which is something that you definitely want on a Cinsault to make sure that you have more complexity.
In South Africa, Cinsault, previously it was known as the bulk producer, dry red, just stretching the blends. And I think to some degree in South Africa still, they use it as a blending component, just because of the potential of the wine. If you take proper Cinsault bulk red wine, you're always going to blend it into Shiraz or to Cab, just to soften it out, but also to stretch the volume. But on the other hand, I think with the older wines that stayed in the ground for so many years, a lot of winemakers are going to those wines and producing real proper red wines that can stand up to some of the best wines in the world.
The more things change, the more they stay the same, and the modern style of Cinsault is almost a reflection of how the Cinsault looked in the years before 1985, when it was lower in alcohol. It had this amazing tannin structure, and we actually made wines in those days that were able to keep for 30-40 years in a bottle. And I think what the modern or the young winemakers are doing today is exactly just an image of what we used to do.
Cinsault is a soft varietal. When you smell it on the nose, you get loads of red berries, sometimes some spice, and on the palate, it's just a very well balanced wine with soft integrated tannins.
In our Cinsault, the flavor profile is normally red fruit, loads and loads of red fruit. We get red strawberries, red cherries, candy floss, but there's always a little bit of like fynbos and lots of spice.
So when you drink a Cinsault, it's almost along the styles of a Pinot Noir or a Beaujolais style of wine, which is lighter, more fruit dominant. So I mean, take for example our Leeuwenkuil Cinsault. It's got 12% alcohol, and it's got that beautiful bright red fruit, nice spiciness to it, and there's enough in this wine for everyday drinking pleasure, but also for the guys that's want a little bit more in a wine. You can find it in the Cinsault as well.
I believe Cinsault has a very bright future in the South African wine industry. The reason being that you do not get a lot of Cinsault as a single varietal in other parts of the world. And we've now found our red varietal that's elegant, that we can become very well known for. And what's especially interesting is that a lot of the young winemakers in South Africa have embraced this varietal and is making some fantastic wines, which will definitely just improve even more and more every year.
When I saw the vineyards, when I tasted the grapes, it was just different, and that was one of the turning points where I decided to make a single varietal Cinsault. It was just, yeah, it was a different wine. I cannot really compare it to other wine. Different flavor profile, and still the old vineyards are still producing those great grapes. And just, if you're not going to put it in a single bottle or in a single blend, you're going to lose the vineyards. And I think that was also one of the reasons why I decided to make a single vineyard Cinsault. There will always be people that's looking for something different, something special, something that nobody else had. Many years ago, my first wine before I studied winemaking was a Cinsault made in my mother's fridge in a plastic bottle. And I think that's also one of the things maybe where all these different wines started.
I see the future of Cinsault from South Africa as bright as the fruit in the Cinsault. I think Europeans are going to visit this country more and more. They love this lighter style of red wine, a wine that you can actually chill a little bit and serve it during summer, where we used to be this very white wine, summer orientated country. So yeah, I'm very excited. I've always been madly in love with this varietal, and I think the future of this varietal is just going to continue to shine.